I screwed up, but it's okay because I got meds now to fix my acid reflux. But look, here is a comic book haul of... The backstory is that I ordered this and it never came, and I eventually got a refund, and then I wasted that refund on Green Lanterns comics that I will probably never get around to reading. But then 6 days after that, these arrived. I de-refunded myself and sent the guy the money again. But now I am like, I'm wasting money, aren't I? I am honestly concerned about me and me money. I have got compensation for days, but like, I am wasting money far too often. So here is about 90% of all of Pete's appearances. Also, I already had them and they were not meant to be here, but it included the 5 issues I already had. And here's my previous copies just to prove these are duplicates. If anyone wants these first 5 issues, message me on Twitter and you can have them. They are a complete story and a whole run. I have theories that it was originally pitched as a mini-series. So just message us if you want them. I'm looking at you, Bufka. So here we go, there's about 26 comics here. I just pulled that number out of my arse, but I think it is actually correct. Issue 5 kicks off the second creative team on the book, which is a collaborative effort between Mark Spector and Len Straczewski. The former was also writing a similar ill-fated revamp of Mankiller, which is another book I want to check out. It has got Captain Ataman and Justice League Extreme right at the end. I think that version of Mankiller joins Justice League Extreme, but Justice League Extreme was already cancelled by that point, so he never appears with Justice League Extreme. One thing that immediately interests me in these issues of is we have guest appearances from the rest of the DC Universe. Pantsless Stranger, Green Lanterns, Bloodwind, and it seems to continue in the run. Issues 11 and 12 promise continued presence of at least Green Lanterns, the John Scott version. Issue 6 looks like it is the embarrassing 90s cyber internet computer rubbish that I am sure to hate. Issue 10 features an appearance of Satana. Issue 10 is also notable as it is Mark Spector's last issue on the series. With issue 11, it is just Len Straczewski writing. So technically, this is our 3rd creative change in the series within the space of a year. Issue 13 ties in with that Martin Quaid crossover that I didn't care about. It also seems at some point we do swap his colour scheme and make the reds blue like I suggested, albeit they have gone for a very muted blue that borders on grey. This cover is the earliest in the series that I can find this being the case. Though honestly, the 3 issues before that, you also can't really tell what costume he's gonna be wearing inside. One thing respectable about the first series is that it maintains the same artist through all 22 issues. Issue 22 is the final issue of the first series, and it seems to feature Dr. Fates, or maybe Fates, donning the classic costume. Now we have the 1997 reboot called Books of Fates, which is written by Kevin Griffin, and I anticipate hating this even more. From what I understand, Mark Spector and Len Straczewski, they alter his character, his backstory, and the original run a fair bit. But here they completely toss it out the window and just start again from scratch. Also, the Buy It Fanboy t-shirt pisses us off. This series lasted a year, 12 issues, and it doesn't seem to have much connection to the wider DC universe. The Batman enemy, Toothpaste, might be in this one. That might be a DC hero I didn't recognise. With issue 8, we have another writer stepping in, the guy from Jurassic Park, and he will be scripting the rest of the series until cancellation. Issue 11 is a month where DC did these close-ups of characters' faces for all their covers. Issue 12 is the final issue. I think that's Lunatic. It was cancelled here, and then the character was killed off. And we've got the fucking fanboys in the background. Not looking forward to reading this at all. I didn't have much to say here. I've not read the comics, but I have reason to believe they are bad, and I probably cannot afford them. I think outside of this, there are 5 or 6 appearances of that I didn't have. But there is all them comics that came that I was not expecting, which have left me worried about paying my bills this month. And that is why we should always remember today. It has been a national day of tragedy for some of us. We have received comics that we cannot really afford. So I rate Remembrance 9/11 thumbs up.